Warm welcome. Good afternoon. This is Peter Sandwich with you. And thank you very much indeed for making a date with me on what's going to be a very, very exciting couple of days ahead. Today is Saturday. It's the end of a busy afternoon programme. The evening racing still to go ahead. There's still a couple of bets to run for me on this channel tonight. But rather than talk about them, let's talk about tomorrow and Monday. Bank holiday is going to be very exciting. But before the Bank holiday Monday comes a very exciting Sunday. Now, I'm going to give you 5 bets free of charge. I'm going to give you a Super Yankee, Lucky 31, whichever we want to call it. And I'm going to open up with a horse from Naas over there in Ireland. Well, we're coming to the end of August, and anyone who's been following me throughout August knows that I've had a record-breaking month on Irish horses, which have won some absolutely colossal tips, averaging 14, 16, 10, 12, all sorts of big price winners, 18 to 1. And this one's big as well tomorrow, and it's going to be free. And I'm going to give it you out first of these 5 horses. It runs at Naas, 14 to 1, and that'll be followed by a horse running at Goodwood. I'm going to give you that one next. That one's 5 to 1. Then one at Beverley, 11 to 1. And then 2 at Yarmouth at the Seaside Shuffle there, 9 to 1 and 10 to 1. So if my maths are correct, I think they are, that any double of these will pay around 60 or 66 to 1, and any treble will pay 666 to 1. So big chances of a massive Sunday special, and they're all free of charge. And if you manage to get 4 of them up, it's around about 7,000 to 1, the 4-timer. And if you get a lot up, it's 100,000 to 1. It's a bookie busting bet. A bookie busting bet. Lucky 31 coming up free of charge on this channel right now. So if you've got your pens and papers ready, I know a lot of people are all raring to go and get out Saturday night and enjoy themselves. So with no more ado, let's kick on, and I'll give you these 5 bets. As I say, we are on Bank Holiday Monday's action. Tomorrow, I'll be previewing that. I will put them on early tomorrow, tell you all about it sometime in the afternoon, probably about 2 o'clock. So don't panic. I'll give you all Monday's action then. We are going for a real blitzkrieg on Monday, and there's some real bag ammunition, I can tell you that. Not least at Ballinrobe and Downpatrick over there in Ireland, where I've had so many winners this month. But I have got a Sunday Irish bet for you at the only meeting taking place over there in the Emerald Isle. And my bet is in the 425. It's an apprentice handicap, and there are 19 runners go to post. Very trappy, tricky handicap, obviously. But there's one horse which I think's the dot on the card, and I'm going to be backing it, that's for sure. It's number 9 on your card. The horse is called Banana 3, not Banana Tree, Banana 3, trained by Ger Lyons. Now, I'm pretty sweet on this horse, to be honest with you. It's off a mark of 75. It's running in a handicap for the first time. Ran really well at Dundalk, who's one of my happy hunting grounds, as you well know, if you've been following my Irish bets. But it's not at Dundalk tomorrow, it's at Naas. And Naas as well are back winners all over the place. But this one's ready to pop up. Ger Lyons trains it. It's only had 4 runs this year. Been very nice and steady with it, very patient with it. And this horse is ready to strike. It's running in a handicap for the first time and runs off a mark of 75. And I think the assessor's been fairly lenient on Banana 3. And I think it's going to run a very big race. And Ger Lyons, very astute trainer indeed. And he's got nothing much to go on here, the official handicap. Incidentally, Ger Lyons, the last bet he sent out was today at the Curragh, and it won a horse called Tamrat, ridden by Colin Keane at 12 to 1. So couldn't be in much more form than that, could he, Ger Lyons? But he has had 2 winners in his last 10, and actually 3 in his last 11 runs. So we're banging form, Ger Lyons, the trainer. We've got a 14 to 1 chance here called Banana 3. No point really saying too much about the form. 4th of 14, 5th of 15, 5th of 14, I beg your pardon, 11th of 20. It's got a handicap mark now, and it's ready to strike. It's only a 3-year-old, and it's running against older horses, which is always a big advantage in these type of races. There's 19 runners go to post, and he'll do for me. He's number 9. It's called Banana 3. And I'm very, very sweet on it indeed. And I'll be certainly having the right few quid on that each way. Number 9, Banana 3. It is free to you. And I'm on it there. And that's the first bet of the day of these 5 horses. Let's move swiftly on so we can get this done and dusted in double quick time. And then I'm back to you sometime in the afternoon tomorrow. If you've subscribed to the channel, you'll get a notification about the Bank Holiday Bonanza bets. And I'm looking forward to that big time, especially them 2 meetings in Ireland. Don't miss them, whatever you whatever you do, it's going to be big time betting. I love bank holidays, and I often have some huge touches. And I don't think Monday will be any different. I think we're gonna clean up big time. Let's go to Beverley for the 325. Now, in the last 10 minutes, I've been given a horse on here, but before that, I had a horse ready, and I'm going to stick with a horse that I know about, but I will mention the other horse which has come through to me from a very, very shrewd cookie indeed. Excuse me. The horse I'm tipping is number 2. It's called Elzal, trained by Paul Midgley and ridden by David Nolan. I like the look of this one. I thought it ran really well last time up when 5th of 8 at Pontefract. Runs off a decent mark of 6.0 blind 60 in a 0 to 60 handicap. Has come down £3 from its last run at Ponty when Paul Mulrennan read it 5th of 8 behind Van Gerwen. So I'm going to go with Elzal, but as I have just in the last few minutes of coming on board, a quite shrewd cookie come through to me and told me about number 8 here, Gustav Graves. It's a big price, that. I think it's about 7 to 1, something like that. Elzal's a big price. It's 11s. So you could have a bit on both if you wanted to. I've got a feeling one of them's going to win here. Number 8, Gustav Graves, Derek Shaw and Joanna Mason team up for that one. But as I don't know quite enough to put that up as the bet, and I do know enough about Elzal to put that one up as the bet. But all I'm saying is Gustav Graves is fancied, and there's some sharp money going on it. So I'm going to go with Elzal because it's my selection, and that's in the 325 at Beverley. Each way, 11 runners go to post, well handicapped, and a good price, 11 to 1. But have a little sneaky look at Gustav Graves. It's got a chance, and it is a big price, so you might want to have a little bit of a saver on that one, number 8 there. Let's go to Goodwood, and then we'll finish off with a 9 and 10 to 1 bet at Yarmouth. But at Goodwood, I'll just switch you over to the 225. At 225, I believe that's the time of the race. It is 225. Now, very interesting handicap, this grade 2 races. I actually prefer lower races than this, grade 5 and grade 6. I love those. But I'm going to have a bet in this 225 because I'm pretty sweet on a horse here, and I think it'll take some beating. It's trained by Paul and Oliver Cole, ridden by Jason Watson. It's number 7. It's called Many a Star. It's around 4 or 5 to 1. I'm going to go each way on it because there'll be a bit of 5s around somewhere. Number 7, Many a Star. Ran really well last time up, went 3rd after a string of duck eggs. Ran 3rd at Monsieur Cody at this track at Goodwood. And I'm going to go for it to strike here. It's off the same mark, 83. It's number 7, Many a Star. As I say, I prefer the lower basic category races, graded races, grade 5 and grade 6. But because of this, this horse, I'm going to step up into a grade 2 event. So 225 at Goodwood, sorry. Don't miss it. It's Many a Star with Jason on board. Right, let's go to Yarmouth then for the final 2 bets of this Saturday evening's message. And then I'll be back, say, sometime in the afternoon on Sunday to tell you all about the bank holiday programme, which will be very, very exciting indeed. Not less than 2 big Irish bets that I've got lined up. Right, let's go to the 345. This is what I've just told you about. This one's a category 5 race. The other one I don't really bet in is a category 2, what I've just told you about. But this one's more my cup of tea. Grade 5 race, which is for lesser known animals or lesser graded animals. But that they all pay out the same, so it doesn't really make much difference to me there, that's for sure. The horse I'm interested in is just get the time right here. 345 race, sorry. Yeah, the horse I'm interested in is number 5. It's called Dagmar Run. It's 9 to 1. Trained by David Simcock and ridden by Callum Shepherd. Number 5, Dagmar Run. I like it a lot. It's got a great chance. It runs off a low mark of 7.0 blind 70 in a 0 to 68. So it gets him right on the edge there. And I think it's got to run a cracking race. I'm really excited about this horse. Callum Shepherd's riding it, taking over from Paddy Bradley and Jamie Spencer. And for me, this has got to go close. Must go close. 345 Yarmouth. Good price as well. 9 to 1. It's a banker each way bet. Number 5, Dagmar Run. And that's in the 345 at Yarmouth, which leaves one more to go. And I think I've got the right horse in the right time. I'm going to double check on my paper. And this again is a low graded race, you see, a graded 6 event, graded 6. And that's what I'm talking about. Well, high bet horses, which are in low graded races. And that's, I just find them easier to find the winners there for sure, and the big price ones as well. Number 4 could fit the bill in exactly that, with a horse called One More No More. One More No More, trained by an unauspicious trainer there, unexposed, unknown to a degree, Philip McBride. But McBride actually had a winner yesterday with a horse called Speriamo, and also a winner a couple of days before. And if you look closer at his strike rate, it's quite impressive. 8 winners from 62 runs, 13%. And last year he had 13 from 73, which is 18%. So really, really strong form from Philip McBride, the trainer. And Adam Farah rides, who usually rides for William Haggis, and he's on number 4, One More, No More. It's blinkered for the first time. It's carrying a weight of 65, and I think it's got an outstanding chance. It's each way in a 5.25 at Yarmouth. It's called One More, No More, and it's in the 5.25 at Yarmouth. There we go, 5 horses in around about 10 minutes. Banana 3 is the Irish horse in the 4.25 at Naas. Elzal 3.25 at Beverley, but have a look at Gustav Graves. Many a Star in that graded 2 event handicap, 2.25 at Goody Goodwood. And then at Yarmouth for the Seaside Special, bit of 100 to 1 double them two. One More, No More in the 5.25 at Yarmouth. And don't miss Dagmar Run, whatever you do, in the 3.45 at Yarmouth. There we go, 5 bets and hopefully 5 winners. Wouldn't that be something? Well, if we get 2 up, we'll be made in profit. 3, with jackpot. 4, job done. 5, it's all over, isn't it? Right, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon for Bank Holiday Mondays Bonanza bets, including them big ones from Ireland. Go get them.